Kat here, welcome to our channel. Today, Nushka and I are going to do something a little bit different. We, of course, like everybody else on Sunday, watched the episode of Game of Thrones, and we're quite excited about what's going to be happening in season 8. And I had this idea when I saw that season, and I thought, oh my God, what happens if Khal Drogo actually comes back? Khal Drogo, sorry, actually comes back to Game of Thrones. How will that influence things? How can he come back? Will he be able to come back? Is he already here? That's, my argument. And I personally, I'm a Khal Drogo fan. I always have been. I just love, that actor, Momoa, and I also love his character. I just love that whole manly vibe that he gave off, and the fact that he was so tender and loving to his wife, who basically, I'm not sure I like Denny's character so much anymore. But anyway, with that being said, I believe solely that Carl's going to come back, and I'll tell you my theory. But what do you believe, Nushka?
First of all, hello everyone. Second of all, oh my God. First, Jesus. Khal Drogo fans will hate me now so much, but I believe that there is no possible way that he will come back, at least in a form that most of you Drogo fans expect. And I think that you are onto something, that maybe if he's already here, maybe in a form of a dragon.
Yeah, I believe that too. But I also believe, that yes, I think that dragon is Carl, because there's no way. Look at the way he looked at Jon Snow. I mean, and by the way, if you haven't seen the episode yet, turn this off, because this is spoiler shit. Okay?
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Turn it off now. But no, look at the way he looked at Jon. That was almost like, is he gonna kill him, or is he approving? I don't know. It's like, I'm watching you. Did you see that?
I did see that, and it seemed to me, it more like, when little kids observe their mom with another possible stepfather, and then they go like, I'm watching you, I'll make your life living hell. I do not know. To me, it was more of that vibe, but I do see where you're coming from. I think that is a possibility. I do not know. I don't think it will happen.
That's amazing, because you know what? I was thinking that we were discussing this earlier about how the dragons themselves came from a fire, like a normal fire. And is that possible? Is that what happened? Was the offering of, they came from the same fire that Drogo, Khal was burned in, right? Didn't they?
Yes, I think it is. I think that was it. She was sitting, I think, in the hut together with his body and with her eggs, and out of the fire she emerged with 3 babies.
And by the way, I'm reincarnating Khal right now while we're talking. You notice the cast above is Khal. I just wanted to make that clear, because we're kind of getting involved in this conversation. So, so why? Okay. So basically, now I believe that his spirit entered one of those eggs. That's what I believe. And I believe that magic, anything is possible in this world of Game of Thrones. I even think that Bran can even manipulate time. I believe that, but I'm not sure. Am I correct? I mean, am I completely off base? What do you think?
Wow, you are asking a lot of philosophical questions for me at this moment. Well, but all jokes aside, I think that Bran can possibly manipulate time, and then he can see the past, the future, and everything. So, if you are right that Khal is coming back, I think that maybe Bran can somehow affect for him to come back, maybe do some time manipulation or something like that. That is the only possibility that I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh, but I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Who do you think will sit on the Iron Throne? Like, let's place a bet, and then in 5 or 6 episodes, we will see.
I personally believe, I mean, I would love to see Jon sitting on the Iron Throne, but it's Game of Thrones. I mean, poor Jon. I mean, I'm like Jon's biggest fan. Next to Khal, he's my favorite, right? But
Of course, they are both handsome.
yeah, they're both handsome. You know me and handsome men. I like handsome men.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
Yeah, no kidding. I like making them too, and making them in other ways. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Anyway, sorry, Bart. That's my husband. But yeah.
I think that Bart is your inspiration for so many nice men on your channel, truth be told.
Oh, yeah. Put it this way, I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy girl.
Woo! Woo!
But, you know, I think it's going to be the blacksmiths. That's who I believe. And I don't even know his name, but I just think he's come out of nowhere.
You are talking about Robert Baratheon's son. I think English version is like something like George. I cannot remember. Anyway, but yeah, Robert Baratheon's illegitimate
son.
Illegitimate.
But then he isn't really, because I think that Cersei is going to find out, of course, who Jon is. And she's going to you know how evil she is. She is going to just pull all her power to get rid of Jon in a very bad way.
Oh, I actually think that maybe she will never find out. Now, first of all, Jon and Dany. Oh, speaking of Dany, I do not like her.
Yeah, I don't like her.
I don't like her
either.
sense of entitlement and how she carries herself. But placing all my personal feelings about her aside, I think that when she finds out who she is, they will probably fight. So I think that maybe the first fight will be them against the not the Night Watch, the White Walkers. And then whoever is left will fight Cersei. Because she promised her brother how she will help them, but of course she is not doing that. She is waiting for them to kill each other.
Yeah, and then she's going to come in and clean up and win the battle. In the end, that's her plan. Cersei, yeah. But I don't think...
oh my God.
That's her plan.
You know
that's
actually
her plan.
What I think will be? I think when it comes to Cersei, I have a feeling that Jaime will kill her. But now, this is a horrible thing, but I think that, first of all, she is an evil woman, and she has that attitude, if I go down, you are going down with me. And I have a feeling that if whoever comes to fight her, or kill her, I think she will be killed, that she will somehow make the whole King's Landing, the capital town, go down. She will probably blow it in the air somehow. I have a feeling that nothing will be left, not even the Iron Throne.
Well, I have my prediction is still a nicer Game of Thrones. I mean,
you.
I believe this. I mean, it's going to happen to manipulate time. That we're going to get rid of the dragons. The dragons won't become possible anymore because for the dead to have a dragon, that's super powerful, right? They have a dragon. And those dragons have to go. So some kind of magic trade-off is going to happen. I believe that Khal Drogo is going to come back from the dead. We're going to see a little bit nicer Dany, because I think one of the reasons why we've been seeing an evil, angry, bitter, more entitled woman is because she is still in love with her husband. She hasn't let that go. And yeah. So
wow, now that you said it that way, I think I do see logic in your vision too.
Yeah.
I think that there is also a possibility because, as you once told me, I'm quoting you at this moment, her heart turned to stone when he went away, when he died.
Yes, it did. I think it did. And if anybody's had a huge loss in their life, that's what happens. They get lost. And I think she's lost. And her love is still very strong for him, as his love is strong for her. I think that's why, in my belief, he reincarnated himself into a dragon. I believe that it was his ability to do that.
I think that I'm not sure. I'm not such a fan of, I'm not a bookworm fan of Game of Thrones, but if I'm not mistaken, one of the dragons, and that is possibly the one you said, observed Jon Snow, I think his name was Drogon. He was named after him.
Yes.
Yes.
And I don't think that this is any we have to wrap this up because we're actually at 11
Oh my God,
minutes.
yes.
And we are going to be doing more Game of Thrones characters throughout the whole series and discussing our predictions as we watch each episode, because this is major fun. And right now we have brought just temporarily Khal Drogo back from the dead for you, because I'm a huge fan of his, and because maybe there's something in this prediction, maybe there isn't.
Oh, and guys, because Kat and I obviously cannot find a together language in many subjects, let us know what you think.
Oh yeah, please let us know what your ideas are, because I mean, this is all up in the air. We're not, by no means, we are not Game of Thrones experts. We're just people that love the series, right?
Oh my God, yes, wow. I can't wait for the next few days.
Yeah, me too. I'm so excited, and this has given me something to look forward to every Sunday, as it probably is you.
Oh my God, yes, I'm like on pins and needles. What will happen? What will happen?
And we're going to wrap this up, and we will see you next week with our next character and our next discussion and our next prediction.
Yay!
Make sure to
like, share, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you.
Love you.